Maya shurobarodzura iyowe robarodzu Maya shurobarodzura iyowe robarodzura Maya. Our elders remember a time when the streams and rivers flowed all year round and the springs bubbled with clear water. They tell us stories of how children could swim in the streams and catch fish. There were many kinds of wild fruits and animals that could be found in the forest. A diversity of food was grown in abundance, harvested, and shared in communities who had systems in place to sustain balance in their living environment. They had the knowledge to nurture healthy landscape. So much has changed. Across the continent, we are witnessing a dramatic degradation of environments. Forests are disappearing, and topsoil are washing away. Rivers, lakes, and springs across Africa are drying up. Water sustains life. Yet, our landscape is losing its water right in front of our eyes. Our relationship with the land has changed and has become destructive. Many traditional practices and knowledge for retaining balance with nature have been forgotten. Our land is parched and soil depleted and hardened. With climate change, weather is becoming unpredictable with long droughts and damaging floods. Farming has become difficult, stretching hunger season and affecting people's general livelihood and well-being. If this destruction pattern continues, we may destroy the land beyond repair and never be able to farm and live from it anymore. But it's not too late. Another way is possible. Agroecology is a way of farming and living that can heal the land and people. Agroecology works with nature rather than against it. Agroecology draws on an intimate, traditional knowledge of the local natural resources and combines it with the latest science on soil, water, climate, and the integration of crops, animals, and biodiversity. Agroecology starts with covering the soil with plants, trees, and mulch so it retains water and lowers the temperature, which allows soil organisms to multiply, and so we restore soil fertility. Integral to agroecology is diversity. A diversity of crops, trees, animals, insects, soil organisms, and wild plants so they can develop a mutual benefit to get stronger together, including when there is a threat. Water harvesting techniques is one of the first things agroecological farmers put in place to make sure every drop of water is retained in the soil. If we apply these principles and practices not only on individual farmers, in other words, for all the different parts of the landscapes, we have a chance to make a big difference. With agroecology, we can help the soil become alive again, revive farmer seed systems, reforest mountain slopes, manage livestock in a way that improves the land. Then the water will return to the land. Healing our landscapes is a community effort and requires us to be determined and persistent. It requires us to look at the landscapes as a whole and in an integrated way. It requires us to reconnect with each other, our culture, our land, and all living forms that thrives on it. Let us take ownership and include all relevant stakeholders so that everyone can play a part. This process of building relationship takes time, but cannot be rushed as it builds the trust and commitment required for the long journey towards regenerating our landscapes. Once our whole community is clear on the importance of restoring the landscape, we need to develop a vision, imagine and design our future landscape, and craft an action plan that will take us there. All along, we need to work hard on developing an effective and representative governance system, develop new skills, and support learning every step of the way. When we take an agroecology landscape approach, we have the potential to restore the health of our ecosystem, our water system, as well as our communities. Our African landscape can return to become regenerative, and productive systems that can support life for all of us. As part of Sky Agroecology Landscape Initiative in 4 southern African countries, a number of communities are working collectively to mobilize change and to begin restoring balance within agroecological landscape. With the support of local organizations, they are relearning how their landscape functions and how to heal it collaboratively. As we find a way to heal the landscape will heal us.